What's going on, guys? It's Eric again, back with another video. I was kind of surprised to see the score of the game last night. A 24-17 Michigan defeats Michigan State at Ann Arbor. I was kind of surprised to see how well Michigan played against your in-state rival. I guess you kind of have a next kind of level jump here. I was just thinking that Michigan State was probably just gonna have their way with Michigan, because Michigan really hasn't played all that well against the lower competition. They always seem to do pretty well, but this I thought against Michigan State, who I thought was at least an evenly matched team to Michigan, I thought Michigan State might have their way, and they actually started out that way at the beginning. Michigan State's offense at the beginning was actually doing pretty well, kind of keeping Michigan's defense kind of honest here, and kind of not knowing what was going to be run, what play was going to be run. And they kind of ended up kind of going all the way down there and then missing a little 25-yard field goal attempt. Kim missed it. I kind of thought at times that, especially right down there in the red zone, right there, I guess it was at the 2-yard line, they had, goodness, I can't remember. I can't remember if it was an illegal formation or kind of something that kind of pushed them back there a little bit, or a false start or something happened that pushed them back, because I thought Michigan State was probably going to score and go up 7-0 right at the beginning of the game. And then Michigan really couldn't respond there coming into the at their possession. I mean, they had 3 straight punts right there to kind of go, and I was kind of thinking to myself, this isn't looking all that well. And then Michigan State on their next possession kind of went down and actually went up 7-0. And I thought the route might have been starting to come on there, and Michigan was kind of looking for answers there a little bit. But then kind of David Warren came in. I believe that's his name, is David Warren. Went in for, what's his name here? Orgy, I believe his last name is. Can't remember his first name. They were kind of swapping him in and out there. It kind of worked there a little bit towards the second half. They kind of started scoring some points. And especially in the second quarter, Michigan kind of scored all their points. They had 9 points. There was a missed extra point opportunity on a botched snap that got Michigan to 9 points and a 9-7 early lead, which Michigan State scored all their points in the first quarter, and then Michigan actually scored all their points in the second quarter. So halftime rolls around. I'm kind of feeling pretty good. I'm like, okay, we're doing okay here. We're doing okay. And then that second half, Michigan kind of had their way with Michigan State. That nice trick play, Edwards to Loveland for the touchdown, and then Orgy's little, I think it was a little 4-yard scamper in for the touchdown, got them up 2 scores. And then Michigan State came right back with that 1 touchdown of their own to kind of make it a 1-score game. And then Childs just couldn't put really anything together here late in the game to get them back, and Michigan ran out the clock. And then there's the little scrum thing right at the end of the game. But I thought Michigan played well. Like I said, I thought they kind of had a little bit of a next level kind of performance against Michigan State. Now, it wasn't anything like we seen last season, where they would have just trampled over this team. The last season, they would have just taken names and kind of kicked their ass and shoved them to the side, and it was the next game for these guys. That didn't happen today. I thought Michigan State actually did pretty good. I thought that at times they could have regained. They could have regained the lead, but they ended up. There's an ESPN update. They could have regained the lead, but then they just really couldn't put anything together. That Michigan defense kind of, after that first, goodness, what is it? The first quarter and a half kind of play, that the Michigan defense kind of started to come together and get some of the stuff corrected, and they actually ended up playing a pretty decent game for what this season kind of brings up to them. Now, their next game, I believe, goodness, I can't remember who they play next. I can't even remember who Michigan State plays next, but I think Michigan State is still the team that's ascending here. I still think that they're the team, at least the in-state team, to kind of beat here. I think Michigan's schedule from here on out is going to be atrocious. I don't think they're going to do all that well. I think they may go, I believe they play Northwestern before they play Ohio State, and then there's one more kind of easy team in there. They don't play Indiana. They don't play Penn State. I know that. I can't remember who it is. They could possibly get 2 wins out of the next I think 6 that they play, 5 or 6 that they play. Only 2 more wins, and that would get them bowl eligible. That would get them to 6 wins. But if they're a 6-6 team or 6-7 team, or kind of where that I think they would play a 13-game schedule now. If they go out and they're like 6-6, 6-7, they're going to get a low bowl bid. They're certainly not getting in the college playoff, but they'll get a low bowl, and I don't know who they would end up playing. Somebody probably knows that, but not me. Michigan State, on the other hand, I think is probably also going to get a low bowl. But again, the Jonathan Smith there from Michigan State has done actually a pretty damn good job with what all happened with Mel Tucker and that sexual misconduct thing that he had with the lady that courts are still trying to all figure out, and civil suits and all that stuff going on. He's actually came in and done a hell of a job. I will give Jonathan Smith a lot of credit here for his performance this whole entire season. It's been, I really can't believe how well this season has kind of turned around. I figured Michigan State right now will probably have 2, maybe 2, possibly 3 wins. Maybe more to the 2 wins, but I certainly didn't expect 4-3 right now coming into the Michigan game. Now 4-4, they're looking pretty good. If I'm a Michigan State fan, I'm not putting my head down here. I thought Michigan State played well enough to win. They just couldn't pull it out. I mean, that's kind of what it is. And that little mini fight there right at the end of the game here, there's no need for that. I know the players get chippy, and it's an in-state rival. I understand all that, but you can't be putting your school in a position to do this kind of thing. I know they're still young men. I know they're 17, 18, 19, 20-year-olds, 21, right around there, playing a college football game. But a student athlete is representing the school at that point. And if you go on to the NFL, you're going to be representing that professional sports club that you're getting drafted to. Now, it doesn't matter if it's football, baseball, basketball. It doesn't matter what it is. You're representing that school there. And the two, Loveland and Jones there right at the end, were in that scuffle, and it kind of started to get bigger on that. It just didn't really need to actually be that way. But anyway, I'm going to kind of get off my soapbox now. We're coming into, at least right now, it says 8 minutes, almost 10 minutes here. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Give it a thumbs down if you did not. I'd like to know what your comments are down below. And also hit that subscribe button and bell notification so you guys get more videos just like this one. All right, guys, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces. Take care, guys.